Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. Alright, y'all. We're doing a Christmas present this year, and I really think that this is probably one of the best palettes, in my opinion, this brand has launched. Now, I like a lot of this brand's palettes. Smaller, bigger, I get along with them really well. Hits and misses, of course, as with any brand, but this one, it just did it for me in all of the boxes. And the palette I'm talking about is Pretty Grunge by Huda Beauty. I would have never considered any look I do to be grunge, okay? That's number one. I just wouldn't. Like, I feel like I am very much colorful, bubbly in my aesthetic. Not really my personality. I'm very shy and backwards, really, when it comes to my personality. If I don't know you, if I know you, I will talk. But if I don't, I'm sort of definitely like, like towards the back. But anywho, this, I would say it's a really good, pretty grunge. You know what I mean? Like almost like I could also see like a glam grunge in a way. It's just so pretty. And I thought I only played with this palette once, but I haven't. I played with this actually a couple of times. But today I actually did an all matte look. I did an inner corner. You know me, I have to have something. I have to have a little bit of something. But I did an all matte look. And I tell you, it is pretty. I like it a lot, which surprises me. But with that said, the matte makes my eye look and appear less aged. I guess is the best way to put it. Like you don't see the creaks and the cracks and the creases and the, I don't know. I'm just telling you. I didn't really pay attention to the mattes when I did the look the first time, second time, third time, whatever. But like I remember thinking, like when I worked with the Surratt palette and laid it on my lid, I'm like, whoa, what witchcraft? Okay, because like I couldn't see the lines of my eye. And these particular shades are doing the same thing. And I'm wondering if it ain't the shade that's doing it, like the tone and everything blending in with my tones. I don't know. But I will say that I am very much pleased with this eye look. The rest of my face, not so much. I'm actually not happy at all with the rest of my face. The foundation, I don't know what's going on. My face itself, I don't know what's going on. I've got pimples everywhere. Well, blemishes slash, I don't know what's going on with it breaking out. That's all I can say. Nothing's changed, but this is where we're at. But for the foundation, I pulled out the Revlon Color Stay Longwear Makeup. In combination oily, it is in the shade 300. I thought I liked this foundation. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's the time. My skin is normal. Like I feel like it's more normal than anything. It's not really dry. It's not really oily. It's just there. I don't know how else to explain it, But maybe it is on the drier side since it's winter and with my gas heat and stuff. I don't know. But that's where we're at there. With concealer today, I pulled out the Lancome Tint Idol in 215. It's just a sample. Almost done with it. I do like that concealer. I set with the number 7 Lift and Illuminate. Am I right on that? Translucent light. I am Lift and Illuminate. I really like this. I like a lot of number 7s, like their masks, their skincare. I really do like a lot of number 7 products. Mostly skincare though. Um, for the rest of the face, I just set it with my Bare Minerals 22 Cool. And then for bronzer, blush, and highlighter, like I said, in the next couple of videos, most likely, I mean, I'll switch it up just because I try things. But it most likely will be the Bare Glow face palette. I am determined to use this. I mean, these shades are perfect for me for winter, so I just don't see a reason why not to use it at this point. To use it up or to at least try to get something, you know what I mean, out of it, because I like it. It's just when I have so much, it's hard for me to use it, and I want to use what I like, you know what I mean? So let's get started. Oh, lips. I am wearing the lip liner in Natasha Denona in the shade NP2 Leona. And then I lined with it, and then I just put the Samantha Buxom Gloss, the full-on lip plumper on my lips. And I'm kind of second guessing this, and here is why, because I don't know whose video I was watching, but somebody said they put that on their lips and then went out in the cold in the wind and it was hitting them and it like freezed their lips off. So I'm kind of like, should I have done that? Because I had to go out right after this. So I'm like, oh no. Whew. But neither here nor there. By the time that happens, this could be worn off. It won't be, but we could pretend. I can put something over top of it maybe. But anyway, let's get started with this palette, because first off, while doing this look, it kind of threw me that I didn't go for that I went for an all matte look. Because if you know me, any video, I love me some shine, some glitter, some bling, some something, okay? Like, I have to have that in my soul. If it's not on my face, it's on my, like, I'm wearing the biggest rings I can find, to earrings, to necklace, something. Something is going to give me bling. I have to have it. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So the first shade I actually went into was called Freedom, which is this one right here. And what I had done was I just picked up this fluffy brush from Sephora, and I just sort of like set down my primer. And the primer that I actually used today is my Paint Pot Painterly, as I always use, but you know, we'll pretend. For the waterline, the Tarte Fake Awake. You know, I love it. So then I decided, let's go into Beauty Chaos, which is this shade right here in the corner. This light lavender shade. And you know, the other thing with this palette I found is that these shades have some depth. Like, you wouldn't think this particular shade would be as dark as it is. You really wouldn't, or give as much as it gives, but it does. I mean, it really gives you pigment. And it's such a pretty tone. Now, for the most part, if you can see, I have really played with this side, the cool toned purple shades, and I really was going to play with that black today. I really wanted to, because I'm getting braver. I'm like, if I mess it up, I mess it up. You know what I mean? But since I do have to go out, I didn't want to do that. But I am, you know, on days that I'm not going anywhere, I am pulling out these more darker shades and using them just to see. Because sometimes I think we mess up. I mess up, me. Because I get scared, you know? I get a little bit scared of the color, a little bit intimidated, and I'm like, I'll never pull this off. It's going to go so wrong. And then I kind of like psych myself out of it. When in reality, when I just go with it, it might not look the best. To be fair, you know, it's not going, it doesn't. But it don't look bad either at the same time, you know? And I find, I can't talk today, y'all. If I just give myself grace, it doesn't turn out bad. And that's kind of what happened today. I wasn't necessarily going for an all matte look. I mean, if y'all know me, you probably really thought I was going to go in with like Rebel or Strong AF or even Haphazard. Like, you know, something really shiny. but I didn't. And I kinda really enjoyed the way the look came out, to be fair. Like, no problem with the way it turned out. Really quite impressed with the way it turned out, to be fair. And I am using my Wayne Goss brushes, so does that play a factor? Maybe. Maybe. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it isn't. Because could you get the same look using like Sigma brushes or my Sephora brushes? Definitely a possibility. But this is what I'm using, so... And it turned out good. Okay, so now we're going to go into Fearless, which is this darker purpley shade. And we are going to start to build up the outer portion here. I don't know. I just wasn't necessarily going for like an all matte look. And it just kind of happened. Like not on accident, obviously, because, you know, I didn't accidentally put a matte all over my lid. But I was sitting here thinking, like, what colors have I already used with this, you know, because I don't want to do the same look over and over again and film it. I mean, obviously I do the same looks, you know, but I'm not going to film it every time because, like, I don't think that makes a lot of sense to do for y'all just to see me do the same looks. Because it's not giving you much to go off of, whether you like the palette or if inspiration or whatever, if I'm just doing the same things. But, like, there is something about this palette and the mattes that I'm enjoying. And again, it's definitely Color Story. Like, the Color Story is so up my alley. So up my alley. For sure. But I would have never guessed I was going to do an all matte look. And I think that's where it surprises me a little bit. Alright. We're going to take that shade Fearless and run it right up on the lower lash line. But I really do think that every now and then switching it up helps you to see things a little bit differently in what you actually may and may not like. Because, to be fair, I'm not an all matte person. I'm not. But it's got me wondering now, what other matte looks would I like if I just, you know, gave myself the chance to do it. But, I mean, these colors are just so pretty. And they blend really well. Okay, so, curiosity. Need to know. What is your all's favorite palette by Huda Beauty? New, old, doesn't matter. Big palettes, smaller palettes, just in general, which one is your favorite? And you know what I'm actually kind of curious about now that I've created this look? She came out with matte palettes. Was that the beginning of this year? And I feel like the cool tone one, would go pretty good with this palette. Gosh, there's just something about this look, you all. Alright, now we're going to go into the shade Brave. which is this one right here. And I'm going to pick it up. You know, they pick up so nice too on the brush. And we're going to lay it on the lid. That just looks beautiful. Oh, this is the Sephora brush. It says small shadow brush. Look at that. It is just laying across the lid. So pretty. Like, I'm hoping it picks up. We're ignoring this. Stop it. I see you looking at it. Stop it. Stop it. I can't get rid of it. I've tried. I don't know what that... I mean, well, I know what that was. It was a blackhead / pimple / I popped it. I messed with it. And then it gave me a third eye. And now it won't go away. And I've tried everything. I tried putting on a serum. A salicylic serum. I've tried, you know, the pimple patches. I've tried it all. It just won't go away. And I want it to so badly. Of course, if I stop picking at it, I'm sure it probably would go away too. Same with this one here. If I quit picking at that one, it would probably go away. Am I going to quit picking at it? Probably not. But if I did, would it go away? Probably so. I'm just flattening that out. I think I laid a little bit too much right there, but that's okay. We're going back into Fearless. My dog is going crazy about something. What, you may ask? I don't know, because I'm in here doing this. But something. And this just looks so nice with my shirt and my nails and the wind, like the season and my mood. Like, I just think this look just vibes well. Like, it couldn't have been launched at a better time of the year. But anywho, we're going to go into the shade Renegade. Yep. This black. And we're going to line the lash line. Bottom and top. And I mean, I am right up on that lash line. Trying to be right up on it. Then I'm going to go back into the shade Fearless and run it underneath that shade because I don't want to lose that purple shade. It's just a pretty color. Oh, inner corner. Sorry. we're going to go into Stand Up. Sorry. Which is this shade right here. And it is a little bit too dark for what I was wanting, but it'll work. We can make it work right here. Because that's the only place we're putting it, okay? Just to give me a little bit of some shine. And I thought about going in with the silver, and it would have worked too, but I thought that had been a little bit too much. And considering I really wanted to stick to the all matte on the lid, I wanted that to be seen. I didn't do that. But I also kind of wish there was a lighter matte in here. I don't think Freedom would have worked, but I don't know. But yeah, and I could have pulled from like a white from another palette even, but anyhow, I didn't. We're going to line the top lash line with that black now. The guys have got to be outside. That dog is just, somebody's got to be outside. Well, that dog barks at everything now. The other day you would have thought something was breaking in. That dog had went dumb, just plumb crazy over a deer. A deer. Like, I'm like, what in the world? But the breed of dog we have, I don't know how to say it. But it's like a herding dog almost, like a sheep dog or something like that. And, so it kind of makes sense for it to start barking at a deer or a whole family of deers. I'm just like, if we let the dog off the leash, is it going to go like herd up the deer? That'd be funny. I'd want to get that on video. But I could see our dog doing that. I really could. That black's pretty black. And it feels like it would blend well. It really does. I really kind of wish I wasn't going anywhere. Because I did really want to see how well that black would blend. Because, like, part of me thinks it would blend so beautifully. Alright. So, then, that's it for the palette. So, see, I mean, I think this is such a pretty look. For an all matte look. And you can stick with the more purple cool tones, or you could go more neutral in the brown section of the palette. Either way, I think that they're going to apply the same because it's the same formula. Different colors, of course. But, like, I think the all matte look would be pretty either way you went. And granted, this is definitely more my tones. But I'm really liking this a lot. And would have never guessed. Would have never guessed I like an all matte look. I really wouldn't have. Because like I said, even with the Bailey Sarian, like I'm dying to play with that again. Not as an all matte palette though. I'm ready to play with it as a matte with playing with something else. We're going to use Gucci on the top lashes. no. Oh well. A little bit of a mess up there. No big deal. Clean it up in a minute. It wouldn't be complete without a mess up in mascara, now would it? I just really love this Gucci mascara though. For the bottom lashes though, we're going to mix it up a little bit. Go back to Kelly Ray. I used Lancome in the last couple. But I'm missing my Kelly Ray. I do like this for lower lashes. So did I surprise you today with this look? Doing it all matte. I surprised myself. And I'm even more surprised that I liked it. And that it performed as well as it did. No, I got that everywhere. Of course I did. I mean, why wouldn't I? Now I got a whole bunch to clean up, y'all. Without fail. One day, I will get this. One day. But overall, I think this palette just has a lot to offer. And don't get me wrong, I love a lot of her palettes. I really do. But if I had to rank these, I feel like this takes the cake. I feel like this palette is my #1 from this brand. Big truck. So anyway, I'm gonna let you go. I'm not gonna wait around until this dries because you'll be here all day and I got a lot to clean up. But overall, this is the way it turned out. I truly enjoyed this palette. Let me know, did you pick it up? Let me know which one's your favorite. Just curious. And this is going up. Well, Merry Christmas Eve if you celebrate. If not, I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I will have a video hopefully for Christmas Day. I'm hoping. But if not, I hope you have a Merry Christmas if you celebrate. And if you don't, I think everything's closed on Christmas. So enjoy your day off. And I'll see you in the next one. And until then, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all that we're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday. And I'll see you in my next one. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.